You think small channels can't grow anymore, and that's exactly why yours isn't. While you're sitting there thinking YouTube is oversaturated, small channels with zero following, zero subscribers, and no experience are quietly blowing up. Right now, in 2026. It's not because the algorithm loves them, it's because they figure out something that most people skip. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what it is. Look, if you've been at it for a while, posting videos, getting low views, barely any subs, and definitely no money, I need you to hear this. You don't have a content problem, you don't even have a consistency problem, you have a strategy problem. Because the channels that are growing fast right now, they're not grinding harder than you, they're not more talented than you, they're not even spending more time editing. They just do these three things differently. And those three things can change how fast you grow and how fast you'll earn your money. I've been in the YouTube space long enough to see what actually works. Not what sounds good in a course, not what gurus are recycling, what's actually moving the needle right now in 2026. So let me break down to you this on the board. Pay attention because this is probably the clearest framework for growing faceless small channels fast. Now, here's the first thing fast growing channels do differently, and most people completely ignore this. There are two types of channels on YouTube right now. On the one side, the random channel. They're posting about their life, then a tutorial, then a vlog, then a reaction video. The algorithm has no idea who to show this to, so it shows to nobody. On this side, the position channel. Every video is specific to the one type of person. The algorithm learns it fast, and it keeps distributing it for free. This isn't about going viral, it's about being discoverable. And in 2026, YouTube's algorithm is ruthlessly efficient at filtering out unfocused channels. But here's where it gets interesting. Positioning alone isn't enough because you can be perfectly positioned in a niche that pays you almost nothing. So positioning equals the algorithm's shortcut to finding your audience. This is the RPM trap, and it's silently killing small channels. RPM is how much YouTube pays you per thousand views, and the difference between niches is brutal. Same 100,000 views, same effort putting out the video, same spent on editing, but one niche pays you $10 and other pays you 90. And that's not a small difference. That's the difference between quitting and staying in the game. Fast growing channels are also making money. They didn't just pick a niche they were passionate about. They picked a niche that pays, and then they got good at it. Finance, business tools, SaaS, legal, real estate. These are the niches that consistently pay from 3 to 9 plus dollars per thousand views. And it even can pay higher at times. And they're not as saturated as you think they are. Most people never realize this. They spend a year building a gaming channel and wonder why they made $40 last month with 50,000 views. So what's the actual system? And here it is. So you can take a look. It looks something like this. So 3 layers, miss any one of them and the whole thing stalls. So first, searchable content. Titles people are already typing, evergreen topics, SEO informed ideas. Layer 1, searchable content. You need to create videos that are already searching for. Not what you think they want, what they're actively typing in the search bar. This is free traffic. Consistent traffic that keeps coming in months after you post. Layer 2, click-worthy packaging. Thumbnail plus title formula, pattern interrupts, emotional trigger words. The best video in the world is useless if nobody clicks on it. Your thumbnail and your title have a job, is to create enough curiosity that someone can't scroll past. This is a skill. You learn it, you practice it, and then it compounds. Third layer, watch time retention. Hook structure, story loop, Micro/visual teaching style. YouTube rewards channels where people actually watch. If your attention drops early, the algorithm buries you. And if it stays high, it distributes you. The Miro board style I use is one of the best retention tools I've ever found. It keeps people visually engaged while I'm teaching. All three layers working together, that's the growth stack. And that's what separates the channels growing right now from the ones stuck at 200 subscribers for 2 years. Miss any block, the stack collapses. This changes everything, but only if you do the next part right. So you start a channel and you have two paths. Path A, post constantly, burn out, quit, and have zero results. Now path B, build a content system, batch content, optimize one video at a time, compound growth, and you will earn your first money in first 90 days. Here's the one thing that kills more promising channels than anything else, and it's grinding without a system. You post every day, you're exhausted, you get no results, you burn out, and you quit. Does this sound familiar? The fast growing channels in 2026, they're not killing themselves. They have a system, they know what to post, when to post, they batch it, and they optimize based on data and not gut feeling. One video per week with a system beats 7 videos a week with chaos. Every single time. This is the shift from creator mode to operator mode. And when you make that shift, the whole game changes. So consistency without a system equals to exhaustion. System without consistency equals to nothing. And both together equals to a great result. Now, most people never make this shift. And that's why most people never grow. So when I look at small channels that have growth fast this year, they have a clear pattern. Every single one of them has these 5 things in common. So searchable titles, high RPM niche, clear positioning. Again, searchable. That's my fault. Strong hook structure and system-based workflow. None of them are geniuses. None of them have some natural gift for content. They just have the right information and they execute on it. And that's it. That's the whole secret. Better information applied consistently beats raw talent every time on YouTube. And they're not smarter, they have better information. Now look, if you're watching this and thinking, this makes sense, but how do I actually find the high RPM niche that I would fit in? How do I build a system? And how do I know if my niche will actually pay? And that's exactly what we work on inside Freedom for YouTube, my school community. Every week we go through new high RPM niches, ones that are actually working right now and not 6 months ago. We break down proven strategies. I do group coaching calls, and if you want to go faster, there's a one-on-one support available too. It's not about throwing content at a wall and hoping something sticks. It's about using the proven framework and having the right people who are around you already making it work. So, link is in the description. Come check it out. And if it's not for you, no problem. But if you're serious about turning YouTube into actual income, it's probably the fastest shortcut you will find. Now here's what I want you to take from this video. Small channels are growing in 2026, but not by accident. They made a decision. They stopped treating YouTube like a lottery and started to treat it like a business. Right niche, right positioning, right system, and that's the formula. It's not complicated, it's just not what most people are told. So here's a challenge. Look at your current channel. Ask yourself, does it have a clear position? Is it in the niche that actually pays? Do you have a clear system or are you just hoping that it will eventually work out? And if the answers are no, that's your starting point. And if you want help from where you are to where you want to be, join Freedom for YouTube. The link is in the description. Now, if you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to this channel and help me grow to 1,000 subscribers as fast as I can. Now, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.